Hello everyone, welcome back to Breaklight Productions. My name is Curtis Lambert and today we're reacting to Wonderland Indonesia Part 1 by ALFFY REV. Now, I sort of did things out of order apparently. I didn't realize that there was a sort of bigger story until people left comments on my previous video. So I reacted to the final third chapter of this Wonderland Indonesia sort of story that ALFFY REV has produced. That part 3 was wild. You know, from the opening shot, I was like, oh my god, there's so much happening. Like, you know, is this AI? But then the longer I watch, the more I'm like, no, this is like, these are real people. And then the credits list, holy crap, like it was 100% real. And like, that's so awesome to see, like how much care and budget and effort and just passion and pride went into that music video. Like, really heartwarming to see. So yeah, when people said, hey, this is actually part 3, you need to watch part 1 and 2 as well, hell yeah. So let's jump on into it. Here we go. Already, look, oh my god. The VFX in part 3 were wild. Like, they were so good. And I'm sure this is gonna be much the same as well. That flare though. Wow.
Indonesia is the most beautiful land in the universe. The land where we were born.
Nice lighting.
Where we grew up. So many colors.
This is already wild. I can't get over, like, I think that's the thing that's shocking me, is this is genuinely some, like, this isn't just movie shit. This is some, like, shit you would see a blockbuster movie like Avatar or something do. Like, that's why I was like so tripped out by part 3. Wow, those are awesome LED screens. So I guess that's ALFFY REV there. Awesome lighting. Nice eye light on her. Ooh. See, even that, like, it's so well done. Nice balanced, like, even lighting on her. These outfits, though. Look at the outfits. I can't. It's like blockbuster movie shit. Like, it is awesome. This is like the 4th costume she's been in, and they're all as like extravagant as the rest. Nice transition. Wow, look at that drone shot. Nice slow-mo. These outfits are like incredible. Oh, here comes the drop. That's so cool. Nice. It honestly feels like, yeah, something either a blockbuster movie or like blockbuster video game would have. Like those opening shots with the floating like chunks of land. It literally, yeah, that's something like a AAA video game would have as their trailer, you know. It's awesome. The lighting is just incredible. Ooh. So I remember part 3 started with him like in a tomb. Or not like a tomb, but yeah, some like ancient structure. So maybe like that's where we're gonna end up in this one. That set design, look at that. Also, can we just make a comment about the actual music? Like, this is wild. It's gone from like some like electronica to like violins and just, God, what an adventure. Love those close-up guitar shots. Oh God, what's gonna happen now? I feel like it's building up towards something epic. All these people are running out now. I'm like, what are they gonna do now? This is so fascinating. How it's like rock and roll. Loving these like images flashing over the top. That's a really nice overlay with the like LED screens as well, sort of multi-layer in it. Damn. They've got those lights just adding like subtle backlights. Damn. That's an awesome drone shot. Holy crap. The slow-mo and everything. Nice backlighting, using the natural daylight as a bit of a backlight there. Oh! Hell yeah. Oh man, what's this gonna... Oh God, is it a dragon now? And it's becoming electronica again? What is happening? What the hell? This is wild. Damn, that beat though. That dragon design is fucking awesome though. Damn. And directed by ALFFY REV as well. Like, bloody hell. Like, what a journey. Like, number 3 was wild. This one's wild as well. Like, it's just incredible. Alright, let's see how long the credits on this one are. Scriptwriter, 2 firsts. Okay. 4-man lighting, well, 5-man lighting team. Great work by them. I mean, great work by everyone involved, but, you know, shout out to my lighting. Woo! Lots of VFX people. That's awesome to see. Means that, you know, all of the effects you saw in this were done by actual people, which is great. And then, is this all the extras here? Maybe? I guess so? I'm not sure, like, because it sort of says what the roles are there on the left. I'm not familiar with what those mean, if it's the particular, like, styles of dancers or whatever. But yeah, wow. Just what a like crazy journey. And then you got all the media partners. All right, yeah, cool. I just oh my god, like how is this possible? How such a incredible 3-part movie that honestly, yeah, is like on par with what you'd see in like some AAA video games or blockbuster movies. Like, obviously, I know there's bits where like the VFX aren't like, you know, what you would see on like, let's say, Avatar. But like, this is a music video. Like, it has like, the amount of work is just incredible. I mean, look at this opening shot alone. Like, look at how much environmental design there was. You've got this jellyfish thing floating through the ground, floating through the air. And then, like, yeah. And then it's joined by others, and there's the ocean, and it's all doing this big camera move across it until it, like, pushes through some trees, and then there's all these floating island, like, things. Just, like, that you could take that and then throw, like, a video game title or a like, you know, James Cameron introduces Avatar 3. And I'd believe it. I'd be like, oh, cool. Like, I don't know what those jellyfish things are, but it looks cool to me. Like, yeah, it's just so awesome and detailed and, like, yeah, just a crazy amount of work. Costuming as well. Like, costuming cannot go understated. I mean, again, everyone did such a great job in this, but like, look at the amount of outfits that vocalist chick, who I presume is Novia Bachmid, look at how many costumes she goes through, and each one is so different and unique and detailed. It's like, holy crap. Like, I hate to imagine how much money, like, though all of that costuming cost. Because that's the thing, like, it's one thing for the VFX, the camera, the paying the actors and stuff, but like every single, like I'm looking at this shot now where she's sort of walking towards the walking sort of I want to say across a little bridge. The feathers on her headpiece, like each one of those feathers costs money, you know, and like that's something you don't really think about when you're like planning these things, but like, oh my god, like just yeah, so much effort. It was great to sort of see ALFFY REV working his magic, like actually at the DJ sort of desks doing his thing. And I think the addition of not only that, but having those LED screens with the different effects and stuff made it like not only fit the world, because what appeared on those screens could change to the different story beats, but also like made it interesting. Yeah, like it, without that it would be hard, like just showing a guy at some DJ desks intercutting that with, you know, like, oh, here's a dragon. Like, but they actually managed to match the energy and excitement by having like all that extra lighting and screens up. So super cool there. The lighting is gorgeous. Like every single one of these like close-ups and mid shots of our performers, like all of these are genuine like lighting, and you'll see how nicely balanced they are in those close-ups. What's interesting is I'm looking at this wide shot of her and him at the grand piano, and if you look at her face, you will actually see, because you know they're most likely using natural lighting, you can see what we've spoken about when you have just a top light and you're not diffusing it, you're not balancing it, bouncing it, you know, matching it with other lighting, you get shadows, what we call, what, you know, those who taught me called panda eyes, where you get dark shadows around here and dark shadows down here and here. And most of the time in lighting, you want to avoid that because it doesn't flatter the talent. It makes them look off, you know, like it's great if you're trying to make someone look scary, but it's not a great flattering shot. However, when you take that and then you compare it to a shot in the exact same scene, but we're now going to a close-up, suddenly look at her face. It's all balanced lighting. It's all like, it's the same shade on her forehead as it is here, as it is here. The only shadow is a chunk under the neck here. So how are they doing that? Well, obviously there's a few ways you could do it. You could try like how I would do it. It's probably an easier way to explain it. How I would do it is put up diffusion above the talent. So that's super easy. You just have two stands off to the side out of camera shot that are holding this piece of diffusion up above her. It's important that the sun is hitting that diffusion to spread and balance that lighting more evenly, and it's gonna like really bring down the harshness of that lighting as well. So you'd be getting a nice sort of that wouldn't, now the important thing is that wouldn't fix the panda eyes or anything like that. It would just more like evenly give a nicer, like as we see, a softer glow to that lighting. What you would then want to do is get some bounce, or you could potentially, with high powered enough lights, try and match that lighting. But I would suggest the easiest way is you just get bounce, which I may even be able to show very quickly. I know it's probably not exciting to anyone, but if you have a board like this, that's just, it's nothing special. It's literally just a white piece. Well, it was like hard styrofoam that I spray painted white. Literally, this acts as a bounce board. So I can bounce light that's pointed at it at a subject. So what you would typically do is that sun's coming down on her. So you'd have it angled like this and be bouncing that light back onto her face. And that's how you would do it. Super easy. We do that literally every like outdoor shoot. You should be having someone. Normally they'd be a grip, but depending on your crew, you might have like an assistant camera do it or whatever. But yeah, typically you'd have a grip whose sole job it is to just like stand there with the board, follow the talent around, get that nice even glow. And you see, because that light is bouncing from a low point back up, that's going to get rid of those shadows under the eyes, suddenly gone, because you've got that light now from underneath coming up. It's going to get rid of shadows here, here, and a bit of here. The shadow on her neck is probably just more from like her hair is sort of draped there, so it's going to block a bit of that light if that guy isn't like straight on in front of her, like he might be off to one of her sides. But yeah, super awesome. We got some backlighting. The drone shots are really cool, like the slow-mo and stuff, really awesome. Yeah, just all in all, like this is an incredible music video, and I'm definitely gonna watch part 2. I know people have also recommended some other songs of his as well, like the music videos for them. I'll definitely check those out, because yeah, this is wild, and I absolutely love it. And that like final note of this analysis, that dragon design, so cool. It's so cool, like the like glow in the dark like markings across it. That's awesome. That's so cool. But yeah, thank you for recommending this. Be sure to stay tuned for part 2, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.